Hello everyone and welcome back to more Fate Grand Order. Let's just get right into it, shall we? I've done a lot of off-screen grinding. Got through a good few missions, so I don't know if that will have been enough to make this a little easier on me in the long run, but we'll see. I see. So this is the new topography. Or perhaps I should say the new patchwork, to borrow Bunyan's term. Everyone's wearing masks. Looks like our new setting is a masquerade ball. I'm not sure if it's accurate to call this a singularity, but it does seem like each area has its own theme. First it was a fairy tale, now it's a masquerade ball. I wonder if there's something tying them together. Maybe it has to do with Kentucky, Bunyan, and nursery rhyme? Yes. As I recall, there's a fairy tale about Kintaro in Japan. Jack the Ripper is dark even for a fairy tale, but she might have some other connection to keep her here. London? Yeah. Also, she's friends with nursery rhyme. A connection? Well, we did meet Jack during the fourth singularity. Connections are hugely important in the Magecraft world. They're the threads we follow to pull the wool over the eyes of the world, after all. Yes, that's true. I remember being taught about the importance of connections in Magecraft, too. Oh, by the way, I have one more thing to report. For the time being, we've decided to refer to this singularity as Patchwork London. Patchwork London, That's the same thing Bunyan called it. Not bad. It's got a nice ring to it. On another note, do either of you still have any issues with your memories? I don't think so. It's too bad we can't have a specialist examine you. In the meantime, I'll send all the data on your vitals that I can to the medical team. Please let me know if you notice anything else amiss. Don't worry, we'll keep an eye out. It's hard to spot holes in your own memory, after all. So don't hesitate to let us know if you see anything off, either. I won't. Wait, hang on. I'm seeing a large magical energy signal not too far from you. So I see. I can even sense this one myself. It's coming from inside that palace. Which would be right about where the Tower of London is in the real London. Ugh, as if things weren't bad enough already. I'm afraid we're putting too much load on the equipment, so I need to stop our transmission for a while. I'm sorry. It might take some time, but I'll contact you again as soon as I can. Miss Reines, please watch out for Senpai in the meantime. Don't worry, I've got it covered. I've got plenty of experience when it comes to keeping students safe. Be careful, Senpai. Please don't do anything reckless. You too, Mash. Thank you, Senpai. Alright, we'll talk again soon. She really cares for you, doesn't she, my little pupil? Let's hope for her sake you can remember what your relationship to her is soon. Alright then, let's go check this place out. Are you suggesting what I think you were suggesting, Reines? She thinks they're a couple. So this is the palace. Looks like everyone's wearing masks here too, unsurprisingly. I'm surprised we got in so easily. So we've got a fortress with a masquerade ball in a palace, an observatory over there, and a minting facility over there. It's like they've taken towers of London from different time periods and stitched them together like, well, not to put too fine a point on it, but some sort of patchwork. Yeah, what's the Tower of London? One of London's most famous World Heritage Sites. It started out as a fortress built by William the Conqueror, where it was called the White Tower, and was expanded upon by Richard I and Henry III. Strange fake win. It's been around here for a long time. It's been around for a very long time. At one point, it was used as a jail for royal or noble prisoners. Yep, that's... Yeah, I was like, Tower of London. Sounds familiar. Wanna say prison thing? I expect that most people still think of it as a prison to this day, as the infamous Wailing Tower. Alright, let's take a closer look and see what we can find. It's starting! It's starting! Now the rest of the orchestra is accompanying the piano. That got kind of close to what I do for Mash's voice there. Looks like the ball is officially underway. Still, that's weird. The piano's obviously the main instrument here, so why is the pianist the only one missing? Are you alright? I already know who the pianist is. I got spoiled on this. Salieri. Of course, I'm just an ordinary composer. I never wrote any symphonies that left a mark on history. At best, I'm a mediocrity of a man, but no matter. The sole reason I exist in the Throne of Heroes is because I am said to have killed Amadeus. What's wrong? You look pale. Did you just remember something else? Yeah, an Avenger who also played the piano. Antonio Salieri, a servant who's inexorably compelled to try and kill a certain someone, huh? That's a sad story, but one that hardly seems unusual among servants. Is the music you heard that servant play the same that's playing now? I'm not sure. Well, I guess that's fair. I doubt you have any professional musical training under your belt. Yeah. Speaking of the piano, why is it the only instrument that just cut out? Not again. What do you mean? That piano's the best part of this whole ball, but lately, whoever plays it always stops almost as soon as they start. Everyone here's on the edge of their seat waiting to hear it play, but it never does. I see. Thanks for filling us in. Looks like we just found our next case. So, we're going to solve it? Is that a joke? You really think I care about solving this case, or being nice for that matter? No, there's just something artificial about this singularity place, just like there was with the nursery rhyme case. Like these riddles have been laid here deliberately, as if they were begging us to solve them. Does that mean you think el-melloi killer set these up? I think it might be their way of challenging us. Admittedly, that's just a hunch, but I've come to trust my gut in times like this. Whatever's going on, I have a feeling it all ties back to the why done it. Hi! Whoa, what do you two think you're doing?
Why aren't you wearing your masks? Haven't you ever been to a masquerade ball before? What's that? You don't have any masks? You don't even know what kind you like? Very well then, you can have these. Accept these as an act of kindness from a passing old man.
Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, she wears that in the trailer for the event. How do I look, my little people? Suits you really well. Flattery will get you nowhere, but nice to hear nonetheless. Alright, get yours on as well. Do I get to see how it looks on him?
I dare say that suits you wonderfully, too. Jolly good, jolly good.
You're okay with us keeping these?
But of course. After all, there's nothing sadder than a gift that doesn't suit its recipient.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Now, it's against party rules to ask others their name here. Though I do suppose you need some way to tell me apart from the other guests, Very well then, why don't you call me M?
Oh, Moriarty.
M. Is something wrong? You seem rather taken aback.
Oh no, it's nothing. He's just very impressed by your taste in noms de plume. I don't know if I said that right. Keep it together, man. This is the only lead we've got so far. What if this is the guy that killed my brother?
Oh my, I do hope the masks aren't too uncomfortable.
Not at all. They fit perfectly. Thank you again. By the way, could you tell us a little more about what's going on here? For example, who was playing that delightful piano music earlier?
You have a keen ear, my dear, but I'm afraid nobody knows the answer to that.
Nobody? How can that be?
This particular pianist is quite the eccentric. He'll only play at the exact agreed upon time, and only if he can remain completely anonymous. And so nobody knows anything about him apart from the fact that he lives in that tower.
The bloody tower? I knew it! Even with its altered size and design, it's still the damn bloody tower! That's a real, bona fide prison. Great. It's like something out of a fairy tale, and the pianist is the damsel in distress. So there's something strange going on with an imprisoned pianist here, huh? Well, if nothing else, I admit I am intrigued.
Oh, would you like to pay it a visit?
Huh?
Going there would be very much against the rules, of course, but I certainly can't blame you for your curiosity. You're only human, after all, and we are curious creatures by nature. Very well then, why don't you come with me?
Fine. Lead the way.
Excellent. Then let's get going. Immediately, if not a moment sooner.
Is that? How do I get it? Ah, fuck. Fuck. Fuck! That's not what I meant to do. Shit. Whoops. Let's, I just wanted to get the picture without the text box. Wait, shit, I can't. Fuck. I just wanted to see if it was Luvia. Or Estrella, rather. Ugh. Whatever. Whoops. I can look at the video frame by frame in editing. And I guess technically you guys can like pause the video and get the lines. I'm sorry. Anyways.
The Tower of London itself is quite spacious, and as you can see, the part known as the Bloody Tower is heavily guarded.
I noticed that when we first got here. It feels like the whole place is neatly divided into areas with lax security and areas with tight security.
Truth be told, I've wanted to meet the pianist myself, but that's rather difficult to do on one's own. But, as fortune would have it, the two of you showed up just when I needed assistance. What else could this be but a spider's thread of salvation? What do you say? Will you help me?
Are we sure he's not a bad guy?
Oh no, my motives are quite pure, I assure you. I merely wish to satisfy my curiosity by meeting this mysterious pianist, much as I presume you do.
I don't trust you. What exactly did you have in mind?
It couldn't be simpler. I'll draw the guard's attention, while you two scurry right up this wall. Sound good?
Why are we the ones stuck climbing?
Come now, surely you wouldn't ask an old man like me to exert himself to such a degree. As they say, one must always use the right tool for the job. Now then, excuse me?
What was that shriek? God fucking damn it.
Damn it, those ghosts are back. Oh, I see. It sounds like you could use a hand. I know this isn't what we had planned, but I dare say this is an excellent opportunity in its own right. What do you say, Cursor?
I'll help. Also, I never told you my name. Huh? Hey!
I was expecting you to wait this out, but if you know how to fight, so much the better. Your help would be most invaluable.
Guess I'd better pitch in too, then. I can't have my pupil be the only one putting himself in danger. They're all wearing masks?
I knew London had always had its share of ghosts, but I doubt you'll find any masked ones in any other borough. At any rate, these are fairly formidable foes. You keep your guard up, and I'll try to keep them from throwing my back out.
Alright, let's see here. Is the mask available as a costume for her? Like a partial costume? I mean, I don't have Reines and I'm not planning to roll for her, but I just think it would be neat if it is.
And here we go. More fighting coming up, huh? There are more ghosts over that way. Oh, it seems that fighting alongside those soldiers won us their trust. Perfect. Let's slip inside while no one is looking.
This is...
Do you feel that?
This doesn't look anything like the bloody tower I know, but it has that exact same cloud of death lingering over it. Now I see why those ghosts were hanging around here.
Well, this is the Tower of London. No doubt there are countless souls who went to their deaths cursing it.
I'm sorry. I think the ghosts must have gotten to me. Would you mind going on without us?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine. I just need a few minutes.
I see. Very well then, I'll go on ahead.
Is he gone? Good. This mask was really getting on my last nerve. Finally, a chance to catch our breath. While we're at it, let me ask you something. What do you make of all this?
Do you mean the pianist?
I mean both the old guy and the pianist, of course. But it's not just them. It's us, too. Remember when you were talking with Mash? We might have recovered some of our memories, but we still don't know what we could be missing even now. With all these things we've forgotten, it's almost like we've taken a drink from the river... Leith?
That. The what? I mean, the answer just said, but...
One of the rivers of the underworld in Greek myth. Any pupil of mine should be familiar with the name. Dead souls would drink from it before they could be reborn. The waters would wash away all memory of their earthly lives. Much the way I forgot mine while I was going around convinced I was el-melloi II, like an idiot. There's also a myth about a river of knowledge called Mnemosyne that was like Leith's opposite, where anyone who drank from it would gain omniscience.
That was written on the scrap of paper we found earlier.
At times, Mnemosyne has referred to a goddess of memory, a river, and a spring. At this point, I'd say we could use any one of them. By the way...
What?
Huh? By the way, Lady Reines, what do you make of my question?
What?
Question? And you're Reines? Hello? Oh, sorry, that wasn't...
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, don't scare me like that. Oh, sorry, that wasn't me. That was Simei, the heroic spirit possessing me. He's one of the heroes of China's Three Kingdoms period. I guess he's also why I was able to turn my head all the way around like that. It looks like I'm aware of him again now that I've got some of my memory back. Apparently, most pseudo-servants fuse together into more of a single entity, but Sima Yi doesn't like that. Says it's inefficient.
Inefficient?
He says that with humanity at stake, he's willing to help as a heroic spirit, but he finds fusing inefficient and also doesn't want to bother taking over my consciousness. So he says he's going to let me handle things most of the time. Certainly fits a Three Kingdoms tactician known for moving slowly and steadily.
That's just like what happened with el-melloi.
Yep.
Not picking the other option because I know I'm not going to pronounce his name right. I know how to say it intellectually. Getting the sounds to come out of my mouth is another matter. And I have to say it anyways. Thanks, Reines.
So my brother was possessed by
Zhuge Liang. I think I got that right, or close enough.
In your world, huh? Maybe it's fate that I'd end up in a similar position. Sounds like Sima Yi strongly objects to that idea, but I'm just going to ignore him and get back to his original question. Namely, why was he summoned here?
Another why done it.
So Holy Grail fragments would frequently summon rogue servants in the world you visited, huh? True, that could be the case here as well. I do have a strong connection to London, and a not insignificant connection to the Holy Grail, too. I'd say I easily meet the minimum requirements for becoming a pseudo-servant. But what sort of connection could I possibly have to a Chinese heroic spirit from the Three Kingdoms period?
I mean, Waver. Good question. Waver?
Of course, there's no telling how far the sphere of humanity's influence truly goes, or how any one person might be related to another.
Anything is possible. I guess if you use Waver as the example, the question then becomes, what's his connection to a general from the Three Kingdoms period?
Those whack jobs at the Atlas Institute aside, any mage worth their circuits has to come to terms with that fact sooner or later. Who knows? Sima Yi and I might have something in common neither of us would have ever guessed. Maybe it even has something to do with why my brother was murdered.
Oh!
I don't know who that was, but it didn't sound like M.O. Another automaton! And now it's wearing a mask too. How nice of it!
This is truly mana from heaven. God has not forsaken me after all. Oh, you're here. Excellent timing. I'm afraid the old back is acting up again. As you can see, I'm having more trouble standing than a newborn fawn.
Damn it! Alright, let's get it.
I love that Tremel gets a matching outfit for her Chinese-inspired ascension. It's cute.
Come on. Okay, here we go, possibly? Yeah. There we go. I don't see any pianist around here. More automata must have abducted him.
Ah, what a tragedy. The world has suffered a great loss today.
Who are you, anyway?
Oh, yes, I do beg your pardon. My name is William Shakespeare. Now, who is it that doth summon me? I, Castor Shakespeare, have travelled on swift wings to this city of fog. At least, I would like to say as much, but it seems that I was not summoned to participate in a Holy Grail war this time. Quite vexing indeed. Oh God, where will this wandering soul find the grand story he so dearly seeks? No reply. Silence. God hath forsaken me. Where is the tale to make the blood boil, the flesh dance, the heart shiver, and the very soul shake? Then I can say naught but this. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind.
He sure is something, huh? Did it just happen again? Yeah. He must be another rogue servant then. Though I guess that's obvious, seeing how he's William Bloody Shakespeare. How in the world did you end up in here, William?
I merely saw a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to behold this mysterious pianist and thought I would avail myself of it. A passing flight of fanciful curiosity, if you will. Oh yes, I can certainly understand the feeling, but that doesn't give you the right to trespass. Really?
You're one to talk! Actually, who are you, really?
Oh, I know I was told to wear a mask, but I don't recall anything about keeping my name a secret. It seems the cat is out of the bag, then. You got me. It was all a bald-faced lie.
You lied to us? Yeah, he does that.
Please don't be mad. An elderly gentleman like myself needs a few white lies just to make it through the day.
Good grief. Do we at least have any leads on our missing pianist? Even if he was abducted, there must be some sort of clue around. Uh-oh.
What? Okay.
What is this all about?
Ah, good day to you, your majesty. My, if it isn't the queen. How wonderful to see you in such good health, your majesty.
This is the queen?
Of course, this is the Queen of the Tower of London. Even the ravens sing her praises.
I thought I told you to stay away from here, Em.
True, you did, but why would you want to keep a poor elderly gentleman from paying his friend a visit? Besides, I was the one who introduced you to that pianist in the first place.
Because you have the look of a villain. Can't argue with that.
Well, you could at least try to defend me. Come now, don't you believe in the power of friendship or something? You're in the presence of the Queen. Keep your voice down.
I see the pianist is gone as well. Are you the ones who abducted him?
Of course not! We're only here because we were worried sick about him ourselves. It wounds me to have my caring nature used against me like this.
How should I address you? Queen? Your Majesty?
Address me however you like. Are you party to this villain's schemes?
No, though I can hardly blame you for thinking otherwise, which is exactly why I would like to prove our innocence to you.
Oh, you claim innocence?
I do. It sounds as though you are concerned about the pianist's disappearance yourself.
Of course. My subjects are enthralled with his playing, and I too have a fondness for beautiful things. Why do you ask? You say you can resolve this matter?
I think so, yes. Just say the word, Your Majesty, and my people and I will employ every trick a pair of mages can have at their disposal. I never signed up for that!
Not a bad proposition. It could save me a great deal of trouble in having this scoundrel executed. Executed? That sounds nearly as bad as torture. Very well, young mage. Solve this mystery and you may have anything you wish. But be forewarned. Agree, and there is no turning back. Is that clear?
Leave it to us, Your Majesty. Oh, cool, no gates. I can just jump right in. There goes the Queen and her guards.
Yes, and they've taken M and Shakespeare along with them.
So, do you actually have a plan in mind? Of course! I wouldn't have gone out on a limb like that otherwise. Admittedly, my lead is flimsy at best right now. For the moment, let's go over the key figures involved. There's that Queen, that shady older man who calls himself M, and Shakespeare. But then again, maybe we don't need to bother with things like that. At least not when we have much simpler and more effective options available to us. For example, ha! Huh? So, you're using presence concealment. That must make you an assassin. Great, so go!
How did you know? Master noticed there was something off about the magical energy in this vicinity, so she had me analyze all relevant factors.
There you have it. I figured exposing you with the Queen around would only complicate things further, so I kept my mouth shut until it was just us. I don't suppose you're the one behind all this, are you? It would make things nice and simple if you were.
I'm not, but I have no reason to explain myself to you.
Stop! Shit, he went out the window. Come on, pupil, we're going after him.
Again with the window?
Damn, he's fast. Don't let him get away, Tremal.
Understood. Activating combat functions. Damn, that's a good familiar. Whoever made that mystic code knew what they were doing. Yeah. Alright, in that case.
He can move even faster? So he moves faster than the eye can see, and he's got presence concealment paired with more standard stealth-oriented magecraft, huh? Even Trim and me working together can barely keep up. We don't even have time to let you summon anyone.
Got you. Master!
Oh, come on! What kind of servant uses a gun?
You'd be surprised!
If it wasn't for Trim, my spirit core would be blown to bits right now. Looks like I don't have any other choice. I really didn't want to use this since it takes a ton of magical energy, and I expect Sima won't be too thrilled about it either, but oh well. Whoops. 7 holes are bored into primordial chaos. There are poisonous women to great men. Never is there a time where neither sun nor moon is set.
Did you really think I'd let you use your noble phantasm?
Behold my tactics! Unspoken formation!
What the?
My noble phantasm's a little unusual, you see? It doesn't have a predefined form. What it does do is produce an illusory moon and sun that eliminate any advantages the target may have and instead exposes their weaknesses.
I can barely move.
He's moving way slower now. As luck would have it, it works especially well on opponents who tend to rely on powerful skills and noble phantasms. Alright, people, let's make him cough up everything he knows.
Yeah, he's got 2 HP bars, huh? I don't know how far down I need to get him. He's not doing a lot of damage, though. So, he should be fine. Yeah, this is fine. Sorry, Salieri. Slowly but surely. It's going down. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Damn it. This is a really bad matchup for me.
What's wrong? Giving up already? In that case, I think it's time you told us what we want to know.
I don't have a problem with that, but I think my client might.
Ah, I see. Good work, Carrie. I don't think I'm doing that right. I'm not happy with that.
Lower. Maybe. Maybe like... I'll just try it on the next line. I will develop it over time. I told you not to call me that.
I know, but I can't help it. I just get the urge to call you that for some reason. Ah, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause, well, A, that's his nickname. His childhood nickname, but B, also, Luvia calls Shiro Shero, and it's like a pretty blatant reference.
Luvia?
So, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I will see you all next time.